Hello, hello, hello. This is Danny Suffice with your Unleash Consulting Best Boss Take 5. I, I'm going to start introducing myself here with my pronouns because I think it's the absolute right thing to do. And I also think it sets the right tone. So my pronouns are he, him, and hey. So I thought that was funny. I thought it was also funny because I'm wearing a shirt, a Shark Tank shirt that says I'm out, which is kind of a double entendre around being out. And it also fits in really nicely with our theme for today, for our Best Boss Take 5 today, which is system law number 5. Remember, again, these are the system laws as presented by Peter Senge, understanding how to best work through, understand, get a handle on system problems. And system law number 5 says the easy way out usually leads back in. So what does that mean? I think it's fairly intuitive, but perhaps a little bit of a story. I was thinking about what is a good example of this. And I was thinking about I had an employee once, and there was an attitude problem, right? So a lot of attitude. I don't need to describe what that is. Suffice to say, it was not working for our relationship. So that in that attitude problem, or that attitude adjustment that needed to happen, I was able to kind of put something together where I put him on a PIP, a performance improvement program, which was basically to require an attitude adjustment by putting him through the paces on a bunch of different things and insisting that his attitude change, which is incredibly subjective. Well, you can imagine it was a disaster. It ended up with a worse problem. I ended up with an employee with not only the attitude, but also a lot of resentment. The PIP was the easy way out. It was the easy way out with a complicated system, right? When we're talking about human beings, we are talking about systems. There's so much that's going on for this particular person. So it's a system issue. So rather than just putting the quick fix of a PIP on him, what would have been much more helpful is coaching, training, deep empathy, work that would have been a lot harder in terms of the harder way out, but it would have been so much better. So why is this an important law? The easy way out usually leads back in. So first of all, one, it's not sustainable. So oftentimes there are our first instinct solutions when you need to radically prioritize. Those are good, right? So you pay attention to that. You pay attention to that inner leadership voice in the moment. But when you don't have to make an immediate decision in the moment and you're dealing with a system issue, it's much better to appreciate it from a complex perspective, knowing that easy solutions are not necessarily sustainable in the long run. They often neglect the broader context and fail to consider potential consequences or future needs. That's number one. Number two is delayed investment. So opting for the easy way out typically involves minimizing upfront investments, whether it's time, resources, or effort. However, this often means deferring necessary investments that would have addressed the problem more effectively in the first place. Delaying necessary actions or investments can result in greater challenges down the line, which, by the way, is one of the reasons for investing in a good training, coaching, consulting program like we offer at Unleash Consulting, which is the Best Boss Bootcamp. And then number three, lack of learning and growth. So choosing the path of least resistance denies individuals the opportunity to learn, adapt, and grow. Facing and overcoming challenges is a fundamental part of personal and professional development. By taking the easy way out, you miss out on valuable learning and may find yourself unprepared to handle future situations. So I want you to keep those three things in mind as you're thinking about when you're dealing with a complex problem that really demands your attention right now. See if you can pull away from it. Get that broader system perspective and recognize that your first instincts probably are not your best instincts around addressing a complex issue. Sit with it, map it out, see if you can make sense of the bigger picture before you rush right in to do something like I did with my PIP, with my employee. All right, this is Danny Ceballos with Unleash Consulting and your Best Boss Bootcamp Take 5. Great to have you here, and I look forward to seeing you again, or you seeing me again. All right, bye now.